Hey guys, this is Darren with EastsideSportsCards.com. Back tonight doing a second video here for you. We picked up some nice stuff last night. Some of it has been played, but just to let you guys know that we do a lot of singles here down at the shop. So let's go ahead and get started on these. We did pick up Remand. That's a really nice Ravnica one colorless, one blue counter target spell. If you do return that spell card to its owner's hand, and then it lets you draw a card. So it also counters a spell and lets you draw a card, which is giving you the draw ability that some blue decks have. That is obviously played. Another good counter is Brainstorm. We picked that up. It's draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library, which is really cool. It only costs 1, and you can play it anytime during the match because it is an instant sorcery. There's 2 of those in there. Um, Everybody likes to pick up planeswalkers, so we got a planeswalker in there. She's really nice because +1 ability, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. The -3 ability is target creature gains flying and double strike until end of turn, and then the last ability is put X 2/2 white cat creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is your life total. So if you build a deck that's got a lot of life total around it, that's letting you gain a lot of life, then you're going to be wanting to use this Planeswalker. There's also Cold Snap Foil Island. This thing's played, but it is cool to see how that came into us, and you know, we'll have these all in the showcase for you. Another blue counter. This is classics. Urza Saga common, 2 blue, 2 colorless. Counter target spell, untap up to 4 lands. So basically, what this does is you have to pay 4 to cast this creature. It is an instant, or an interrupt, excuse me, and so 2 blue, 2 colorless, and then at the end of that, you untap your land. So basically, the spell is free, and it lets you counter. And then all you zombie fans, we did pick up some zombie staples that really you need for zombies. We did pick up 4. They're not in the greatest shape at all. They've been really played, but to see these come in is just cool to see. This card is +1/+1, so you get +1/+1. So power and toughness are equal to the number of zombies in play plus the number of zombie cards in all graveyards. I personally have a zombie deck, and I personally run these. These are amazing. It's won me a lot of matches with it. So there are 4. They're really played. So if you are needing them for your deck, now's a great time to come in and snag these babies, because I don't think they're going to last on my shelf for too long. Now, you're still building a zombie deck. You're going to need these guys. These are the Lord of the Undeads, which is cool because 2 of them are the original copy. Okay, 2 of them are the original copy. Let's go ahead and zero this camera down just a little bit for you, and that way you can see these. So that is the original copy. So this it says it's a Lord, and it says all zombies get +1/+1. For 1 colorless, 1 black, it says return target zombie card from your graveyard into your hand. So it's basically getting stuff back that has been killed or been destroyed into the graveyard. So we did pick up 2 of those, and these are played. But to have the original copies step in is pretty phenomenal. We had the 8th edition come in. This is in not very good shape at all. Down here where my thumb's at, on the back side, you're going to see some water damage on the back side of it. So, I mean, if you're looking for a card that you need in a deck and don't really want to spend a lot of money for a near mint, this is a great time to come down and pick this card up. You're still able to play it in a tournament because it's not warped. It's just signs of it where it got wet a little bit and then it was dried properly, I guess you could say. There's really no way of drying a card properly, but there's that one. And then the next 3 that I show you, you've got to have in a zombie. It is a Scourge uncommon. Basically, it's priced as a rare, but it's an uncommon. In today's world, it's probably classified as a short print, just because it's just you don't see many of them around, let alone mint or played. Um, Undead War Chief. What this is a zombie as well. Zombie spells you play cost 1 less to play, and then he also pumps other zombies. Zombies you control get +2/+1. So, and we did get 3 of them. So they're played. They're not mint, but they're played, and they're great if you're building a zombie deck. So great time to come down and snag them in the shop. Okay. A lot of guys that run black, they love dark rituals. Okay. We happened to come across last night 2 Tempest dark rituals. Near mint, they're running about 80 cents. So these probably, since they're played, you're probably going to be able to pick these up for about 50, 60 cents a piece. Obviously, the more singles you buy from me, the better I give you, better deal wise. But this is a Tempest Dark Ritual. What this is 1 black for 3. So basically, you pay 1 black mana and then it'll basically give you 3 mana in your mana pool to use, and then once you use it, it's gone. It doesn't stay in your mana pool. So that's really cool. That I run them in my zombie deck. And then we had some extra stragglers running around for some more zombies. We had Cemetery Reaper. This is also kind of a cool guy. As you can tell, I didn't get a chance to put this guy in a sleeve, but you can tell from the front and the back, it's got some wear to it there. But this is 2 black, 1 colorless. Other zombie creatures you control get +1/+1. 1 red, 2 color, or 1 black, 2 colorless. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So what it's doing is it's pumping zombie tokens. So if you're using Soulless one, like I showed you before, the more zombies you have on the board and in the graveyard, in all graveyards, it'll pump that and make him really big, and he'll be really fun. He'll be really fun to play. So that's kind of cool that way. You've got Zombie Trailmasters. These guys are pretty cool. There are a 3 black, tap and untap zombie you control. Target land becomes a swamp until end of turn. Tap and untap zombie you control. Target creature gains swamp walk until end of turn. So basically what this guy's doing is turning your opponent's land into black, and then you're taking a target zombie that you control and then walking right over because they can't block it. And as you can tell, the edges, they're played. So, but that's what the love of Magic is. People love to play these cards. That's what these cards are printed to do, is play them. See, that's a better shot of them being not mint there for you. So the next zombie is really cool. I run it personally in my deck. It is a 4 colorless, 2 black, and what this guy does, let me see if I can get him to, see if I can get this to focus for us. Anyway, this guy, it's tap 5 untap zombies you control. Put target creature card from a graveyard into play under your control. So what you're doing is you're stealing things, so you can destroy things like my deck's made to take things off the board and put them in their graveyard, and then they turn around. There we go. So that way you can see that a little bit better. There we go. So basically what my deck's made to do is destroy things, gain life, and then basically regenerate creatures out of the graveyard, and then basically cycle them. So, if you take my stuff out, I can still get the cards back. So that's what zombies are kind of all about, is in my opinion. I also run Luxodon Warhammer. I'll show you in the next video to follow, I will show you my deck, my zombie deck, so you guys can get an idea of that. Another great black card that a lot of people love to use. It's basically a search card. It lets you search, and it's called Diabolic Tutor. There's 2 of them, and they're not in very good shape because a lot of people play them. We sell a lot of them. Search your library for a card. and put that card into your hand and shuffle your library. So basically, if you were looking for, let's say, Lord of the Undead, Undead War Chief, or if you're running something different, like in standard, a lot of guys are running Ulamog, so they're wanting to mana search, and then basically they get their land out that they need and hard cast them. But this guy, this will let you go in and search for it and drop it the next turn. So that's what that is. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and then shuffle your library. We've got 2 of them. We've got more copies of them, obviously, in stock. This is just stuff I pick up because we sell them so well. Let's go ahead and do some Cold Snap stuff. We've got some Boral Shelf. These are land from Cold Snap. These are really cool. Just thought I would show them to you. Blue and white. It comes into play tapped, and then you tap it for white or blue. And we did get 2 copies of them. There are more of them. I do have more of them in stock. So these are just the played versions. We're working on getting our plate inventory separated from our near mint, so then that way customers can start to save a little bit extra cash and take that dollar and stretch it just as far as possible. Now, this is kind of a cool find. Gem Hide Sliver. A lot of Sliver guys, they run this card. They run this card because it's basically mana acceleration to its finest. Because if you're pumping Sliver tokens out, this gives everything, you tap it for 1 color of any color. So it's mana acceleration. You can get things out on the board very quickly, and Slivers become very nasty and very big. This is just a 1 green, 1 colorless, and it's a 1/1. So that kind of shows you the different stuff that's going on that way. And the last 2 cards I want to show you this evening, Field Marshal. Field Marshal, other soldiers get +1/+1 and have first strike. So that's kind of cool for a soldier deck. That's kind of going to be a staple that you're going to want to throw in that, just because it's a pump ability. Plus, it's going to give your fellow soldiers first strike as well. This costs 2 plains and 1 colorless to bring out, and it's a 2/2 creature with that ability. So that's also good to go. And then this one, I picked this up. It's one of the gods, and it says you have hexproof, so you can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. So let's say somebody tries to burn you, prick you, or you have no creatures on the board, you can't be the target of spells or abilities. So spells would be an instant, sorcery, any of that, and then abilities are creatures. So, and this one is 1 colorless, 1 plains, 1 colorless, and it's a 2/1 creature. With that, you have no hex. You have hexproof. So that kind of gives an idea, guys. We do pick up collections and cards daily. We do ship, around the world. So if there's something you do need, please give me a call or text or message me through my email address at darren@eastsidesportscards.com. And also go visit our website at eastsidesportscards.com. And if you're local, guys, check this one out. When you purchase $25 or more in singles, I'll give you $5 off. That's right. If you purchase $25 or more in singles, I will give you $5 off. So please mention that when you come into the store and see me, and we'll go ahead and take care of you. Otherwise, hopefully you guys are staying warm and having a great night. We'll talk to you guys soon. Later.